Greetings, my fellow guardians of the galleries. I'm William Young, correctional officer, author, and advocate for the correctional profession. Today's topic addresses how a certain group, a certain population of people view the correctional profession. I'm not talking about your extremely introverted neighbor that you haven't seen since 2019, or your anti-law enforcement fourth cousin who's done a dozen years in the criminal justice system. I'm not even talking about making reference to Jane and John Q. Public for their ignorance to the inexplicable things that happen inside. Ladies and gentlemen, I am unfortunately and unapologetically speaking about us, about correctional officers, about the way that some feel about the job that they do. But first, here's how with the weather. Sorry, sometimes the jokes sound a little bit better in my head. Now, I may not be able to tell you what the barometric pressure will be on Tuesday, but I do have a forecast for you. There is a 100% chance that the public and the press will never give us the respect and recognition that we deserve if we don't respect ourselves. If we refuse to admit that what we do is essential, important, is a vital role in the criminal justice system. The perception of people that don't wear the uniform is that corrections is a second-class career. A gaggle of guys and gals that were too fat to be real cops. But here's the funny part. Some of us feel that way too. I think if you ask around, maybe do an anonymous survey, that seems to be the rage right now. Most correctional officers will say that they got into the business for experience, a foot in the door, that they intend to use this job as a stepping stone. A lot of us applied for this position with the thought of the transition to the street, to a PD. I know I did. Did you? Put it in the comments below. I want to know why. What brought you here? Why corrections? Some of us view our role as a correctional officer as nothing more than a means to an end. Something we're just doing until something better comes along. And for some of us, that's the truth. It happens. People come and go and move on. But for me, corrections was a good fit. So I stayed. Plus, I was too fat to pass a physical. Just kidding, I jumped their little fence. But what's even worse than a person just passing through is you, is the veteran officer holding the line, fighting the fight. A gal or guy that doesn't see the value in what they do, the contribution to the community. Ask yourself a question. When you're at your little dinner party, or on a plane, or when you meet somebody for the first time, what's your line? What do you tell people you do when they ask? I don't tell people what I do for security reasons. Really? Is that why you tell them you're a babysitter? Is that why you still wear your uniform back and forth to work? Is that why you downplay and downright disrespect what you do with your neighbor over lukewarm IPAs in your backyard? I don't buy it. For some reasons we have in our heads that corrections is a lesser profession, something to be ashamed of. So here's what we do. On one hand, we moan and groan because nobody knows what we go through. And on the other hand, we refuse to let anyone know about the incredible things that we do. Folks, we will never change an outsider's opinion of us if we refuse to change our opinion of ourselves. Write that down. We will never change an outsider's opinion of us if we never change our opinion of ourselves. Meaning, if you don't see the value in what you do, how in the holy heck do you expect anyone else to? So let me clear some things up. Number one, you and the people that you serve with in your respective prisons or jails are heroes. Two, the things that you do with the resources that you have make you a magician. Three, just because you view the things that you're subjected to as normal or part of the job doesn't make them any less impressive or impactful. Bottom line is that you do a job that not everyone can do. And it's time we stop self-deprecating and do whatever the opposite of that is. So I'm gonna challenge you to look in the mirror. After you don your uniform, take a good look at yourself. What do you see? You know what I see? I see a dedicated professional that puts their life on the line in service of their community every single shift. I see a person that runs towards danger, that runs towards the alarm, that runs towards what others would run away from. You know what I see when I look at you? I see someone that I'm proud to call my brother or my sister. I see someone that I would proudly serve with, laugh with, cry with, fight beside. When I look at you, I see you, and I see you, and I know that the things that you've had to do, the craziness that you have to go through to make it home. I see you and I see a person that deserves respect, that has earned respect. But I can't convince the lady at the corner convenience store to give you the same discount cup of coffee that they give a sheriff's deputy if I can't convince you. My brothers and sisters, you should be proud of what you do. I was going to try to dig up some catchy quote from a dead author or an A-list celebrity to motivate you, to send you off on a high note, but I couldn't find a phrase that captured the importance of this moment. So let me see what I can come up with. How about this? Thankfully, an officer's confidence and capability are not conjoined, for if an officer's perception of self reflected in his or her service society would suffer a great deal. I like that. Guys, if you found value in this video, let me know in the comments below. And before you go and watch Training Day for the 15th time, like and share this video. And make sure to subscribe to Guardian RFID for more premium correctional content like this. All right, guys, that's all I got. Until next time, be smart, stay safe, stay sane, and we'll talk soon.